Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or for the very first time. I know I haven't done anything in so long and I really want to get right back into it, but I've been struggling with like weight gain and everything, and I'm finally sort of like at a stage where I'm a bit happier with my weight. I know that's not an excuse, and I know body positivity is like super important, but I couldn't help feel the way I felt, so I kind of like went into like this like silence mode. Anyway, I am back now. It sounds ridiculous, but that's how it is. This is what happens in a girl's brain, and I'm just being honest with you guys. I didn't want to make makeup videos or anything like that for a very long time. Anyway, again, I know I say anyway and like and all that stuff so many times, and I'm really sorry, and you guys have commented and I'm trying to stop, but I don't know if I can. Anyway, there we go again. So I have bought so many things for my holiday, so many different makeup things and fun skincare things, and I thought I'd share them with you to see if maybe that's what you want to do before you go on holiday. Of course, I'm probably going to buy heaps more things when I'm on holiday, but I want to make sure that I've got everything for a perfect face all the time while I'm there. So let's get straight into it. I did a lot of shopping from Sephora, Mecca, and online and unique shops and Morphe and whatever it is, and hopefully this helps you guys out. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing, of course, on everyone's lips with that whole spill the tea drama on YouTube, I didn't buy into it, and yes, I am talking about the whole thing with Tarte and James Charles, but that wasn't going to stop me. I wanted this palette, so I bought it, and I'm so happy I finally bought it. My camera's telling me right now that this is like a bit blurred out of vision because it's like overexposed, but hopefully you can see it still. But yes, I bought this. I haven't even used it yet. You don't even know. Like, I'm like, no, this is a special occasion James Charles palette, and I can't wait to use it while I'm on holiday. But yes, I'm super excited. I've heard a lot of good things. I know that some people say that it's like not as creamy as the Jeffree Star, but I think a lot of that is like the whole, you know, oh, I love Jeffree Star and don't like James Charles sort of thing. But I'm a true sister and I love James Charles. I don't care what anyone says. That's all I got to say about this one. The next thing, now this I've been using like non-stop. I'll show you a close-up. So it's the Sephora body scrub, and I've been using, this is the second time I bought it because I already used the one that I bought that was meant to be for a holiday. But it's a great exfoliant. It uses like black sand, so it's like all natural, but it also smells amazing. It's like coconut vanilla-y, and I really love it. But it's called Beach Vibes. I don't know if Sephora is going to continue to sell this. I hope they do, because I'm going to be really upset if they stop. Then I bought the matching like mist. I think for a holiday, and especially a beachy holiday, I feel like I don't want to be like over scented, and I just want to smell that like nice coconutty summer vibe sort of thing. So this is the Beach Vibes by Sephora scented body mist. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna take a like little quick break and just explain that I'm sorry that my nails aren't done. I haven't had my nails done for a while, and I'm a biter, so my nails are like, ooh, I can't even, but I am saving as much money up as I can so that our holiday is like tremendous. So bear with me with that. Like, just ignore the situation that's happening at the end of my fingertips. Okay, moving on. I am obsessed with this, what is it called? Like that first aid thing that they sell at Sephora. I actually got it as a sample, like not this one, but the original one. Just as a sample with my Sephora purchase, and then I went immediately in and had to buy like a proper face moisturizer that's going to actually work. It's also non-comedogenic. I can't ever pronounce that, but it's basically great for people who have acne because it doesn't like block your pores. It still lets your skin breathe. But here's a close-up. Again, like I said, just ignore my nails. Let's move on. But it's great. It really is awesome. Like, I feel like when you put it on, it's not thick, but like it absorbs into your skin, but doesn't feel sticky. I'm trying to like word this properly, but I'm really having a hard time because it's like a perfect consistency is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not too heavy on the skin. You don't feel like you've just glogged on like a face mask or anything like that, but it's like that perfect consistency to know there is something on your face and it's working. I also bought this Mattifying face mask. It's a mud mask. It's a Sephora brand, like a Sephora collection, but I'm not a huge fan of the smell. I think that's my biggest issue. It's like, it smells like, I don't know what it is. It's like, dare I say baby powder? Like, I don't know. It's got this really weird smell. So I don't think I'll be taking this with me, and I don't think I'll be using it. It's also got like this weird, like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like a weird bumpy texture. So just putting it on your skin feels really weird, and I'm not a huge fan. But yeah, this is not a keeper. Then I also bought this like hydrogel. So it's like a gel that sort of goes on like a gel and then sort of melts into your face and becomes like a water. This is really great for under my makeup. I'm using this at the moment, but I also bought this, the drink of H2O. So it's basically the same thing, dare I say. This will be for my holiday because like I don't want to use like my expensive stuff for just everyday makeup. But this is like for my everyday thing that I've been doing now, and it really helps. Also bought this. It's called kaolin clay. So if you've ever used like a pink clay mask or a blue clay mask or all the different colors of clay masks, basically the most beneficial active ingredient, I guess, is the kaolin clay that's in those things. As far as I've done my research, that's at least my understanding of it. So I thought I'd buy this. It's really cheap from Sephora. It's that Inky List brand that you've probably seen, and their skincare products are really quite cheap. But yes, this is great for big pores. I have massive pores. Like if I zoomed in right now, you'd be like, seriously? Like cover that shit up. It's not even funny. But this tends to help a fair bit. I've also been using like the witch hazel, which kind of assists with that. So like I'll put this on, wipe it all off, and then put some witch hazel, and like my pores like this tiny. But obviously it's not something you want to do all the time, like every day, because it will eventually like dry out your skin quite a lot, because that's what clay does. But I'd say like once a week you could use it and be totally fine realistically, so long as you do moisturize regularly. That's the most important thing. Then we have this Tarte mascara. It's a waterproof mascara. It's apparently really super waterproof, like it's not coming off. The only rival, I guess, of what I've heard is there's a sports mascara that people use for like swimming and everything, but I didn't want to go like that deep into it. I still wanted the packaging to be quite pretty, so I bought this and I'm very excited to use it. I haven't actually used this one before, but I've heard a lot of good things. I haven't even tested it at the store or anything, but I trust what people's reviews are, so yes, that's what I got. The next thing I bought was the Professional Benefit Cosmetics pore filler. Of course, like I said before, I have a big issue with my pores, so gotta fix that situation as best as I can, I guess. And I have used this before and it's wonderful. This is the one that my makeup artist also used for my wedding. But yes, it's got to be silicone based, because the makeup that I bought, like the foundation, is also silicone based. So they gotta match, you know what I mean? In foundation, I bought the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. I think it always confuses me that there's a letter missing. I'm like, that's unnecessary, just spell it how it is, but that's okay. I do love this foundation. It's what I'm using right now, except the color that I bought like the one that I'm using now was actually too dark, so I mix it with my Revlon Color Stay and it's actually amazing together. However, I have tried the Fenty by itself without the Revlon and I know that it does work as well, but I'm yet to use this. This is my color match. You can probably see that it looks like really light, but the thing is, as soon as you put it onto your skin, it is known to get darker and oxidize, but the thing is, I think the biggest deal out of everything is probably the fact that everyone goes, oh my god, it doesn't match my skin. But once you've got a full face and you've got the bronzer in the right areas and you've got like all the rest happening, you should be fine. So long as you get it close enough, you can probably correct majority of it. And as someone who is a qualified makeup artist, I probably shouldn't be saying that, but that's the truth. I've made a lot of makeup that I've chosen wrong for my skin color work out for me in the end, whether it is mixing a little with a lighter shade or vice versa. You can usually generally work around it, probably more than anything because we no longer put makeup on like we did back in the 90s. We don't just go full foundation, full powder, and then that's it. We don't stop there anymore. We contour, we highlight, we conceal, all this fun stuff, and all that all together sort of brings the face together again. Then, speaking of highlighting and correcting and all the rest of it, I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Of course, it's a favorite for every single person ever. You know what's funny is when I first tried this, I was like, whoa, that's thick. Like it's really thick. What I've noticed is a lot of makeup artists on YouTube, although I love their work, they do the whole like streak, like, and then dab it all down. But realistically, it's so thick that you can use it like a few dots and you'll be fine. The difference is they're doing their makeup for film, like I am right now. Like this is way too heavy to probably go out in public, but on camera it looks great and fabulous. But I would suggest that like when you buy a product in general, like any makeup product, try and see how you go with like less is more and then build up. Don't just like see your favorite YouTuber and go, oh my god, they put so much on, so I'm gonna put so much on. It might not work for you, especially with like studio lighting and everything. Like I've got a ring light in front of me that is like in your face lighting, all balanced, all even. So of course it's gonna be very different to like when you're out in the sun or whatnot. So less is more and then build up however you like. Okay, so the next thing I went out and when I say like I went out, I mean like I tried every store ever and it is the hardest color to come by, like a perfect peach colored lip. Peach is like seriously just like my thing right now. And the hardest color to find that perfect peach. Every time I say peach, I get shown a coral. Every time I say peach, they show me a nude that's so nude that it's like washes you out. Like back in the 90s, how we used to do our makeup again. But okay, I found 3 colors that I'm sort of like obsessed with, all for different sorts of occasions. The first thing I'll show you is I don't know if it's called Mina or Thrina, or whatever it is. It's like a 3 and then INA. But this lipstick, I don't even know. Now, you can't get these at like Mecca or Sephora. You've got to go into the actual store or buy it online or whatever the case is. But I'll show you this color. It's freaking goddamn beautiful. It is the exact type of color that I was trying to find, except the thing is I was hoping for a soft matte finish. So this is a lipstick. Lipsticks don't stay on unless you reapply, unfortunately. So I was still trying on the hunt to find that perfect peach, except this is the perfect color, but then not the perfect consistency. So it's something I'll layer on top of soft matte lip cream. So this is the NYX or NYX or however you want to pronounce it. And it is, I'll show you that beauty. It's beautiful. Like, it's so pretty. And then to top it off, I got a lip gloss. Of course I could have got like just a clear lip gloss, but so I feel like these all combine so that like if I put that middle one on with the lipstick on top, for the first, you know, hour or so before I eat anything, it's going to be perfect. Then when that one wipes off, you'll at least get that lower shade on. So it's still sort of that peachy color. So I'll probably ombre the whole situation. Yes. Moving on from lips, I feel like I've been talking about it for like 3 years. Next thing I bought was this Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. I mean, I don't know who needs a blush that stays 12 hours. Like, doesn't blush always stay that long? I'm not too sure. Anyway, I just feel like my blushes tend to stay on anyway. But like I said, I've got this peach obsession at the moment. This is my current obsession. Like, I'll show you that color. I don't know if you like it. This is probably showing you my whole setup in the background. But you can see that beautiful peach color. I love it. I haven't even touched it, if you could notice. Like, there's no swatch on my actual one. I only swatched it in the store. The nicest thing about it is that if you look at the one that I've got on now, it probably looks all right on camera, but when you put it on, it's so powdery that it goes on straight away and gets to a really dark color very quickly, whereas I really needed something that I can slowly build up, which is what I like about the Tarte Amazon Clay. And yes. Then I bought this Shade and Light kit. So it's the Kat Von D, as you guys probably have seen all around YouTube. Everyone uses this palette one way or another. It's a really good palette. Great shades for contouring. I haven't even opened mine yet, so feel special, guys. Like I said, it's all on. I didn't even realize that it's like a bumpy. Oh my god, do you see it? Like, it's raised. Like, I don't know why. I just like had a freaking panic attack. That's so pretty. Oh my god, why did I not know about this? I would have bought this way sooner. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with the packaging. Stop. Oh my god. It's really pretty. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm about to, like, my eyes are getting watery. I love pretty things, so this is a big deal. Okay, so this is, of course, the shades that it has. And yes, I'm very excited to use this one because I feel like it's gonna work for what I needed to work with. I bought this honestly mainly because James Charles uses it and he says great things, and then I tried it for myself and I was like, yes, but I tried it in store, so it was like cemented to the actual like thing, and I didn't even know that the actual lid is bumpy. I'm trying to contain myself, but okay, let's move on. Like, I'm being way over dramatic, but this is how I feel. I'm sorry. Then to set everything in place, I bought this, of course, from Mecca. In Australia, it's kind of strange. So if Sephora has an exclusive right to a makeup brand, then Mecca can't sell it, and obviously vice versa. So in Australia, Urban Decay is actually sold at Mecca instead of Sephora. I wish it was just like this one-stop shop, but I think in America it's kind of like that with like Ulta Beauty and Sephora. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I would like to know. But yes, so the all-nighter spray is probably like the one thing I've wanted for the longest time, and it's just like so expensive here in Australia, and I just couldn't justify it for a very, very long time. But I've done it, and I haven't even used this yet. I've only like tested it. Not that I feel like when you test something like this, like you can't really tell because it's not like you did a full face of makeup right there in the store. But whatever, I liked it. More importantly, I like what my friends have to say about the ones that they have. I think that's what sort of sold me on it. The fact that they use it and they're big fans. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Okay, then this is probably less exciting for people who probably don't need it, but you might need it for what it's actually meant for. It's the Sephora Crayon Eye Pencil to go. Now, it's tiny, it's like mini, like really small. It was, I think, like $7 or something, like really cheap. I got it on sale. But most importantly is I love the texture, like the consistency of it, because like it really glides on like super easy. Like I'll just do a stroke here, like you'll see it glides on quite nice. And like that was like the lightest little touch. And then if I go harder, I'll show you here. Like you could definitely see that it works. It's very creamy in texture. I wanted to buy this more for like fake freckles, just in case I was like in the mood to be cute, just like a little bit extra for the selfies. Yes, you know what I mean. Let's be real. We all like a few fake freckles if we don't have them naturally, and accentuate the ones we already have. I'm ethnic, so I don't know how I have freckles, but I discovered about 2 years ago at the ripe age of 26 is when my face decided I'm gonna give you some freckles. So under all the makeup there's freckles, which I love, but obviously once you put makeup on you can hardly see them and blah 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 blah. Yes, moving on. Then the last Sephora thing that I bought was, it's like the Sephora brand. Oh, ow, I just hurt myself trying to open it. It's a Sephora brand, like compact powder. I don't know how good this is. I'll be honest, I don't know. It's more that I wanted some sort of like alternative to a translucent powder that's compact. And I don't know, I didn't want to spend a lot. Like it was just cheap, and I feel like when I'm out and about on holiday doing whatever, if I see myself getting a bit oily, I didn't want to get like my big powder that goes everywhere. I just wanted to be able to like dab something on my face, just like take that glossiness off. But yeah, so I just bought this. It's really cheap. If it doesn't work, that's fine. I'm happy to like never use this again for the amount I spent on it. I don't know exactly how much it was, but it was cheap. It's fine. The last Sephora thing that I didn't buy, but this got given to me as a gift for purchase, and I'm obsessed. It's amazing. Like I never thought a mirror like this would be necessary. Like it's got the Sephora logo, and all of my, you know, handprint, fingerprint thing. But it's really amazing. It's got like, okay, so first of all, it's a charger for your phone, like if you need one of those battery packs. So for travel, I feel like it's super important to have that sort of stuff with you. And I nearly ran out of breath just saying that. And more importantly, I think, is the light feature that it has. So it, is it dead? Oh, no, it's not dead. You have to hold it. So there's like a ring light. You probably can't see, but like, I don't know if you could see it against my hand. So there's like, it's a gradual, yeah. So there you go, that's off. And then that's on. And I didn't think, because it's like, it didn't emit that much light, I didn't think it would be that good. But because it's like a 5x mirror, and when you hold it like that and you're trying to do your makeup and everything, it really shows everything. Really useful. Love it to bits. Thank you so much, Sephora, for your bloody gift, you bloody legends. Moving on to the last two things. It's really, really simple. It might not be that exciting, but gosh, I'm going on holidays and I have to have these two things. One is a travel size of the Brunette hair dry shampoo spray thing. I usually use this brand in like obviously the bigger one, but I just needed a travel size one, so not very exciting. Moving on. More exciting than anything in the whole universe is the fact that if you have had a friend go to and travel to Greece, or if you are Greek or whatever the case is, you will know that Greece has the best tanning lotion. No, it doesn't have SPF, so I probably shouldn't suggest it. But for people who have olive skin naturally, don't burn easily, someone like me, my skin tone, like this is my winter coat and I'm still fairly tan. But anyway, if you've ever been to Greece, blah, 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 you'll know that this is the best tanning lotion ever, like the best. This used to only be sold like in Europe and in Greece or blah. So every time someone went overseas, you're like, oh my God, can you bring this back for me? And so they would, but so exciting. Chemist Warehouse now sells this Australia-wide. They sell like the whole range. They have like the original. I bought the one that has a bit of shimmer just because like for Instagram photos and everything, I want to look shiny as fuck. But yes, it's really nice. It works, I think, is like the biggest deal about the whole situation. How it does something to like the melanin in your body. But anyway, if you don't know what it is, get onto it, try it out. It'll change your life. But if you burn easily, don't try it. It's probably not going to be the best for you. That brings us to the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Hopefully this sort of all helps, like all the things that I bought, helps you decide what it is that you want for your holiday. Of course, you can, like I said, buy things when you're over there. But if you're not sure what you can and cannot get, I think it's important to like pre-pack and plan these things, especially if you're anything like me and you love makeup and everything has to be exactly the way you want it all the time. Then yes, it's probably important to actually get everything before you leave. That is it. Thank you for watching. Mwah! Thank you for accepting the fact that I haven't been on here for a while. But yes, hopefully I can make more videos and see you guys soon. Bye.